All right, we are now in the museum here. So every civilization used to make beer. So all of those fields we saw, one of the most important things in crops they would do is make alcohol.
We have here a Urpu, some persons call the Ariva. This one stuff that the Incas used to make the chicha or the corn beer. So they put the seeds of the beer, they get dry for 3-4 days, and some roots grow up in the upper part of the seeds of the corn.
So they malt the corn first.
Exactly. They put the seeds here, and here in the low part of this, there are this space that they put under the ground. So in that way, the seeds after 5-6 days, they fermented.
So the seeds and water?
With water, they fermented, and in the next day, you can get the chicha. It's alcoholic drink, like around 7 to 8% of alcohol.
7 to 8% of alcohol. So they partially bury this, and then they add water and the fermented maize, or sorry, malted maize.
Yeah, and they always try like to put this inside of the ground or the soil. Put it there. Otherwise, it was like normal platform. They don't want to ferment. The temperature that you want to get in that special spot will be like negative, like 4, -3. In that way, they want to ferment it.
So it's a lower fermentation temperature,
exactly.
And they're using the ground to control the temperature.
Exactly, yeah. Muy bien. So they have also different kind of materials here that the Incas use for cooking, also for make different kind of like cereals, like boil the potatoes, for example. Here we have a different tools, no? This museum in particular, they are all the things that the archaeologists discover here. For example, in this side, there is really important for the agriculture, that is called the mortero, no? Mortar.
Pestle.
Yeah, exactly. That they put the grains there, the grains, the seeds, and some minerals just to ground it, no? With this kind of rocks. So we continue like exploring this place. We want to find, for example, this picture that was taken like in 1905, no? Here, this area.
1905.
Yeah.
Picture.
So you can see here, how was it? The terraces that we were in before, without any like conservation.
Before Reconstruction,
Yeah,
this was still almost clear as day. You could tell where everything was.
Yeah, and some of them collapsed. That's why the Incas have to maintain the terraces, let rest some while they are resting. Also, at that time they like maintain those. No, and here in the right side, we want to find different kind of tools that the Incas used to farming. Like for example, the chicha who put out all the ground, the soil, the chaquitaquia.
So this is effectively a hoe. What's this one? This is to break the ground up?
Exactly. To like put out the ground from the cutie was to make holes. The chaquitaquia was the most like famous way that the Incas worked with their wives. They worked together. The Inca, the men, put all the chaquitaquia in the ground. They put out the ground, and at that time that they put out the ground, they create a hole. In that hole, the woman put the seeds and the guano. The guano is the fertilized, the poo from the animals.
So this is the seed planter. They'll use that to pop it up, and then the woman would plant the seed.
Exactly, yeah. It's another beautiful view from the chaquitaquia.
Oh, so these two are the same.
Yeah, it's the same. This one and the other one. And here we have like some of the drums, the floats, the Inca floats that the Incas were playing during their war. No, so people were working really hard on the ground in the farming areas, but some people also they are playing some music to enjoy the journey. And here we have some tools that the local people still use after 500 years to make some textiles. The best textiles that you can find around Cusco area, the Cusco city, are here in Chinchero. So these kind of symbols with the llamas, the Pachamama.
So when you think of Peru and you think of even your hats or the llama stuff, that actually originates in this city center.
In this city center, in Chinchero.
And there's still a massive population, and this is what they do.
Exactly.
They make the textiles.
Exactly, and they still use those tools that they use for make the textiles. After a long period of time, these are their traditions. Still use these tools.
They're weaving
loom, and we wanna see how beautiful and perfect are the designs. All handmade. all handmade. The people here in Chinchero, is a tradition for them for learn those techniques with all the different tools that their ancestors used in the past, and continue practices this beautiful tradition to do this kind of beautiful clothes.
Wow.
And we're gonna go now a Drastic Center that we're gonna see how they use those seeds to print the.
So this is the coloring.
We're gonna see, yeah.
This is make the colors.
And the ladies there, they explain really nice, and you can like record in there.
We'll see that next.
Yeah.